Attila was Khan of the Huns from 434 until his passing in 453. He was head of the Hunnic Empire, which extended from Germany to the Ural River and from the Danube River to the Baltic Sea. In quite a bit of Western Europe, he is recognized as the exemplification of mercilessness and veracity. A fruitless mission in Persia was continued in 441 by an attack of the Eastern Roman Empire, the achievement of which encouraged Attila to attack the West. He went unhindered through Austria and Germany, over the Rhine into Gaul, pillaging and crushing all in his way with a savagery unmatched in the records of brute intrusions and convincing those he defeated to enlarge his strong armed force. Attila suffocated in his own blood on his wedding night. Idi Amin was a military official and leader of Uganda. He took power in a military upset in January 1971, dismissing Milton Obote. His standard was portrayed by denials of basic liberties, political restraint, ethnic oppression, extra-legal killings and the removal of Indians from Uganda. The quantity of individuals murdered because of his system is obscure. Gauges range from 80,000 to 500,000. On August 4, 1972, Amin gave an announcement requesting the ejection of the 60,000 Asians who were not Ugandan residents, the vast majority of them held British international IDs. This was later corrected to incorporate every one of the 80,000 Asians, except for experts, for example, specialists, attorneys and instructors. Amin was at last toppled, however, until his demise. He held that Uganda required him and he never communicated regret for the maltreatments of his system. Ivan IV of Russia, likewise known as Ivan the Terrible, was the Grand Duke of Muscovy from 1533 to 1547 and was the principal leader of Russia to expect the title of Tsar. In 1570, Ivan was under the conviction that the world class of the city of Novgorod wanted to abandon to Poland, and drove a military to stop them on January 2. Ivan's troopers fabricated dividers around the edge of the city to forestall the individuals of the city getting away. Somewhere in the range of 500 and 1,000 individuals were assembled each day by the soldiers, at that point tormented and killed before Ivan and his child. In 1581, Ivan beat his pregnant little girl-in-law for wearing improper apparel, causing an unsuccessful labor. His child, additionally named Ivan, after learning of this, occupied with a warmed contention with his dad, which brought about Ivan striking his child in the head with his sharp staff, causing his child's coincidental passing. Adolf Hitler was designated Chancellor of Germany in 1933, turning out to be Führer in 1934 until his self-destruction in 1945. Before the Second Universal War, Hitler's arrangements of regional victory and racial enslavement had carried demise and devastation to a huge number of individuals. Remembering the annihilation of nearly 6 million Jews for what is currently known as the Holocaust. On the 30th of April 1945, after extreme road-to-road battle, when Soviet soldiers were spotted inside a square or two of the Reich Chancellery, Hitler ended it all, shooting himself while at the same time gnawing into a cyanide container. Stalin was General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union's Central Committee from 1922 until his passing in 1953. Under Stalin's authority, The Ukraine experienced a starvation holodomor so incredible it is considered by numerous individuals to be a demonstration of massacre with respect to Stalin's administration. Appraisals of the quantity of passings range from 2.5 million to 10 million. The starvation was brought about by direct political and authoritative choices. Notwithstanding the starvation, Stalin requested cleanses inside the Soviet Union of any individual esteemed to be a foe of the state. Altogether, evaluations of the absolute number killed under Stalin's rule range from 10 million to 60 million.